lots going on. It's time to talk about Harmonycon. So this year, Harmonycon was the theme was cyberpunk, but along with that, this was a special Harmonycon for me because this is essentially the next latest Brony convention the newest latest one I have not been to in a while, since unfortunately Babs this has closed doors. Oh hey, Crazy Man Captain's listed there as AV.
I am.
Oh yeah, you're there too. No, I mean good job. You're in there. You're listed. Actually, I'm sure. Yeah, Rainy was in there. Winchester's probably in there too.
Yeah, he was one of the best ones for AV.
Yeah. We'll let that play out here. But yeah, no, Harmonycon really they do some really amazing things with their website. I wish I would have had the opportunity. I did have the opportunity. I just never took it because honestly, I wasn't sure if I was going to be going until we it was pretty much cemented in stone, and by then I had other things going on too. So my brain. Oh, my friend was listed there too, but he couldn't make it because he had surgery, really bad surgery.
Oh.
He's fine. He's fine. I'm not going to get into it because it's not my story to tell. But yeah, he.
Today I learned there is a background character named Maybelline. It's making this search harder.
But before Second Son on his thing, let's start with -1. Before day 0 of CMC and I getting down to Harmony.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of what we're going to do. We're just going to go talk about experiences at HarmonyCon. I just wanted to open up with the fact that the theme was cyberpunk. This was my first different Brony convention. Usually I go to either Babs Cider Fest or Everfree ever since BronyCon went out, but unfortunately now Babs is gone. So yeah, that opened up the door, and there's also more cons coming up, so it's gonna be quite interesting for me. Anyway, let's. Yep, I guess we'll talk about getting ourselves there if we have any major stories to tell about that. I suppose.
Well, the first thing is we were able to get CMC down here before noon, which is always a plus. Nice. And then we found out, because last time we did this, he needed $500 as collateral just because of renting. Turns out this company did not need that, so yeah, he's got money for Harmony. Not Harmony.
I think that also was because, as a coming in by flight and going out by flight within a week, because I was able to prove that they were able to make it so we didn't need to do that, but it may be different for different companies, I don't know.
Yep.
Overall, it made things a little nicer because we weren't stretched thin for money.
Yeah. We went down there, and right before casino, we hit a traffic jam. And the casino was kind of neat because it had different, architectural styles from different places.
Oh, I know.
It was interesting to look at as we moved 20 feet forward and got to see slightly different angle, then 20 feet forward and slightly different angle, and go, oh, hey, wait, that's France.
That's Japan. That's Italy.
It was weird.
Yeah. Also did a little call because we were ahead of the Nebraska crew, who was Winchester, Rainey, and friends, saying, hey, we came across this. Don't know if it'll be the same for you. Yeah, we got there.
Mostly what they felt was there was road work there, but it didn't crush them down and make them lose an hour sitting in traffic.
Yeah.
Because we were definitely during peak times.
Yeah. And that'll come back around later, but for now, getting there was fine, and just being able to, have our heads down and get ready for day 0.
Well, not much in the way of a day 0 for me. Basically, it was the same things that it always has been for me. Sorry, throat issues.
No, you good.
But I just clipped out the door spam that we set up to go ahead and put onto the door, which is always a plus. And along with that, made sure I had some meads ready to go as well for the con. So, yeah. Also, day 0 was kind of interesting because I took the bus. This was the one time I during the entire convention. Yeah, I don't think I've. Yeah. Well, no, BabsCon, I also didn't do this, but Everfree, Ciderfest, sometimes I'll take a lift, or at least to take a lift to get to the convention hall or to areas. Actually, Everfree, there was a couple of times that we took the bus, but we also took a lift a couple of times because of some interesting shenaniganry, but...
I did pick you up on the train, and the train ride was nice.
Yeah, but yeah, I basically mass transited the whole time here. My pre-con though, I wish I got a picture of this place, but I'm gonna go ahead and share. You know what, Twiggy is the perfect thing to share with this. I did try to go to a couple places for liquor for pre-con shenanigans. I think I went to a place where dreams go to die.
How bad was it?
Okay, so I'll go ahead and regale you. This is surprisingly close to the hotel. So the hotel is nice. I'm gonna say that right off. It's a Hyatt. It's a Hyatt, right?
Yep, it is a Hyatt.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a nice hotel. Now I looked up on my Google Maps and there was a liquor store listed. Actually, if somebody...
it should be recent if you want to show it.
Well, it's on my phone, but yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna try to tell the story as I'm doing this, so I might have a little hiccup. So now I was looking for a liquor store that was nearby our hotel. So I just did the simple thing. I just brought up Google Maps, said liquor store, and sort by destination. Simple as that. And they go and says, yeah, there's a liquor store. It's across the street here. And guess what? You can also get turkey legs there. I'm just like, liquor and turkey legs? You know what? It's sold. I'm hungry too. I'd say that, that gives me everything I need right there. So
What?
yeah. It gets even better, trust me.
How? I have concerns already.
Okay, so I start to make my way, and I'm following the directions on the phone here, and it leads me behind the hotel. And near as I can tell, unless you guys can tell me otherwise, there is no back exit to the hotel. I have to go around the front to some extent to get to the back.
Down below.
Yeah, there's an escalator near the tower that's on the Cumberland level that also goes to parking.
Okay, maybe that would have made my life a little easier.
Yeah, because you have to go down and then go back up to street level.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I get to the back of the hotel, and then I see where I need to go. To get to the place I'm going, I don't want to spoil the actual place just yet, so I'll bring up the map here. I'm about right here, the Hyatt Regency Dallas. I gotta go under all of this overpassing.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So I end up doing just that. While I'm going under this overpass over here, I find a half of a chair with a sign. Apparently, there's a homeless person there that begs for money and literally has a station set up there. And I'm pretty sure of this because as I kept going and I get under one of the overpasses, I see a little tent set up in the top corner there, and somebody is talking to themselves because I can hear it in the echo. I'm immediately thinking, oh God, I'm going to die because of this. This is how I die. But I don't look at I look away and I keep looking forward, not trying to make no noise, no eye contact, nothing, just trying to be as inconspicuous as humanly possible. And then I get through the overpasses. Then eventually I figure out where I want to go, and I go to this place.
Oh.
Mike Smart, Best Buy Liquor, and yeah. So I go in this place, and these photos do not do the proper justice of this place anymore. This place was a lot darker than this, a lot dirtier than this, and the frying station in the back. You can kind of see it right here. Nobody was manning it. That thing had not been cleaned in the longest time.
Yeah.
Nobody's been manning it, but it looked like nobody was using it for for a few months now.
Oh, God.
And over there, over in the corner
there.
over there, they had a drink station that was not put up. It was just on the floor, not set up yet. Basically, this whole store, it felt like somebody had like big dreams, and then it all died there. Now, this photo, just to give you context.
The fast food place being abandoned is quite heartbreaking for that owner, probably.
It might have been heartbreaking. I don't know. It may actually still be functional, and I just came at a bad time. But to give you context, this photo was taken on February 2017.
Wow.
This was 7 years ago. So when I'm telling you that it was a lot worse than this photo is showing, I mean it.
Oh.
This was something else. So I ended up quickly grabbing a bottle of rum that they had. It was like a pink rum that I actually, CMC was able to try, I think. Were you? It was a Malibu.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I just picked up like a Malibu pink rum. It was a really fruity one, and I basically I just hoof it back to the hotel as quickly as possible. I'm just like, oh, that was such a dumb idea. And what made all of this worse is when I got a better look at the location and everything. There's 5 different bail bond places all around here. There's so
Oh,
much.
that is shady, seedy as heck.
Right? There's so much about this. I'm just like, oh my god.
Lone sharks to the left, lone sharks to the right, stuck in the middle with you.
Yeah, no, I mean, and the really funny thing is this was just under a couple of overpasses. Over here, everything looked a lot nicer. To an extent.
Yeah, because that's the downtown area right off the train.
Yeah, it's funny that literally
The
just going
other
around
side-
the hotel is complete shit.
Yeah, it's one of those. You don't go to the other side of the highway. No one goes to the other side of the highway.
I did.
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
But in any case, I now have a story to tell because of that. But oh my god, it's just
What a story it was.
What a story it was. But anyway, that was my
Circuit getting more alcohol.
Yeah, Circuit getting trying to get booze. I eventually actually ended up going to another liquor store that was also in the downtown area near a chicken place that I ended up going to try to actually get some dinner. The chicken was really good though. A little more expensive, but really really good. It's just also funny because I was hoping to get one of the local beers. All their beer taps were broken.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
On that side of the town, I'm not too surprised.
No.
No,
This
this
was
was
the
the
downtown
good
area.
side
This
of
was
town.
the downtown area. It was like
okay.
It was like at the Omni Hotel thing. This place was a lot swankier. It's kind of weird too. I kind of felt like I had a weird Cheers vibe because you had a guy that was kind of dressed down, casual, really relaxed, and then you had a lady that was working with him that was like business suit primped up and proper. I'm just like, I'm waiting for a guy to come in here and everybody's to shout out Norm. It's just what the hell.
You know, the funniest thing is that unintentionally foreshadowed what Winchester would say while we were hanging out the last night.
True. So anyway, that was basically the highlight of my pre-in day. Everything else was pretty
Day
calm
zero.
altogether. Day 0 was pretty good altogether.
Yeah, meanwhile, CMC and I, as well as the rest of the AV, got in at 2 a.m. because we did not get the rooms until 6. When we were supposed to get the rooms at 2.
Yeah, some of AV did not sleep between day 0 and day 1.
Oh,
Because they
shoot.
needed to get things up for opening ceremonies.
Yep.
There really was, unfortunately, a bad situation with that. So yeah, but kudos if you didn't know what was happening, you really couldn't tell anything was going on.
And that is why we try to do our best, and why hearing it from the outside is definitely a joy, and definitely something you can pass along to like Winchester to be like, yeah, we didn't know that you had all these issues. Good, that's part of the job.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did that, and then the first day of convention.
So
And
let's see.
CNC and I got up, we got down, and we started taping.
That's just the usual. The fun thing there we didn't get back to the room till 2 was we didn't even get a chance to start having a conversation with everyone of, okay, who's sleeping where?
Yeah,
Pretty much a free for all.
Not exactly a free for all. Toa kind of already cemented himself, and probably the weirdest.
I left my stuff on a bed, but I was under the assumption that I may move if I need to, but I didn't go back to the room because I was moving things and cables until I got back to the room and crashed.
Yeah. I basically was like, well, I know our fourth had a CPAP machine, so they need a bed regardless. Don't know where second wants to sleep. CMC already has a bed, and I'm just like, well, I'm going to leave it open, and I'll just sleep on a cobbled together bed that still worked. Because for 4 nights, I slept on what basically was a futon and a footstool.
Oh, that Anthro Fluttershy, dang.
Yeah, I think that's somebody actually in a fursuit.
Yeah.
Okay, that was gonna be my other.
The study with the wheels was the most impressive.
By the way, this was on Saturday. I just figured it'd be a good background ambiance while we're talking.
No, it's very good.
Yeah. This was
many
a
Pinkie
fun
Pies
thing
underneath
that,
that
yeah,
chair?
we're rearranging how we're doing things next time, and I'm already trying to figure out, okay, who's all that I need to have in the message group so that we can organize it before con, so that we know how the flip goes at con.
Oh yeah, I see them moving their fingers and the fingers period. So yeah, it's someone in a fursuit.
Yeah. This is usually a thing that if Zizzy was there, Zizzy would be sitting there in the Cadence costume.
Which is funny because I thought Zizzy was one of the co-chairs of
Zizzy did
no.
No.
Of
the event,
Rock.
yeah, of the plushie meetup, yes. He wasn't
not
eliminated.
not of the con. That's Luck and Pepper.
Huh.
No, Tyler.
Oh, Tyler?
Yeah.
Oh.
But anyway, Friday. So yeah, gotta admit, Vendor Hall was kind of wild trying to get into that one. The line, they basically had to try to sneak the line at one point. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Let's see.
Friday was basically help set up and be there for people, and try to make sure stuff was going well.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm really, really hoping I didn't miss a video on this because I found out I got a duplicate in here and I don't know why. And anyway,
No.
so
Yeah.
trying to break up the schedule here a little bit to try to talk a little bit about some of the events and things. I ended up bouncing around quite a lot to different panel rooms, vendor hall. I only got a chance to check out the concert sadly on Saturday, though Winchester basically dragged me to take a look at everything in the back and everything. I think it was on Sunday about Sunday-ish morning.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No. It was Saturday night. It was late. I managed to be up way late on Saturday, which was really surprising even for me.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I see no pips or hitches.
Okay. So, party room. I actually got a chance to check out some of the party rooms on Friday, which was really interesting, especially they had 2 party rooms that were publicly quote unquote announced because there's no official party rooms, I might add, and I'm going to get into that in a moment. So they had a party room for the Alicorn, which is supposed to be like a more of an upscale, swinky, swagger kind of place. Kind of a thing. You got basically like Manhattans, and it's supposed to feel a little bit more metropolitan in look. And they also had one that was set up for Nacon, which I made the dumbest mistake any drinker could ever do. But I think at the same time, you kind of have to do it once. Because I took a full unprompted shot of Everclear.
No.
No mixers. Nothing. No dilution. I basically shot it down. Full glass. Oh, God.
Right, that was that room, okay.
That was that room, yeah. I have CMC here to back me up that I did something stupid.
It was an odd room, and the vibes were definitely not my style.
No, they weren't really mine either. I mean, it was fun for a quick drink, but I was okay to get out of there pretty quickly.
Yeah, I know the Alicorn would have been better, but I think at that point,
Actually, the worst part is when I got to the Alicorn, it was a little bit harder to get things done because they shut down the Nacon room sometime after we left.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't make it to the Alicorn room. I know that I went to a room that was run by one of the staff for just staffers, though.
Yeah.
I know Home Slice was
the problem with...
that was Home Slices.
In fact, I kind of know what the big problems were with the Alicorn and the Nacon rooms. The thing is that they both apparently got shut down because of noise. It wasn't because of drinking. It wasn't because of anything crazy like that. It was just they were too noisy, and security ended up shutting them down. And Nacon was hilarious because it was like when I was waiting to finally get a drink on it. It was like the people were just like, okay, everybody, we need to quiet down because they shut us down last year before being too noisy, so we need to quiet down. So, but the problem is that they had way too many people. It's like 30 or 40 people in there, so obviously you have all those people trying to keep quiet. It's not going to last long, and they're going to start talking louder and louder and louder. Then suddenly, shh. It was funny, because it's like every few minutes it gets a little bit louder, then shh. And I'm just sitting there like, oh my God.
It's like playing a game of no sound and seek.
Yeah, it's just like, shh.
Don't wake Daddy.
Don't wake Daddy. It's just, and I'm sitting there just like, okay, I know what I'm going to do if I ever decide to do like a party room at Harmonycon. Granted, I'm not going to openly advertise it that much, but a person limit. Keep a low limit of people allowed in there, because You just get it way too crowded, it's going to get naturally noisy. It does.
A low limit, and you must say that at the door, if there's no room, there's no room. Leave this floor. Come back later.
Yeah. You
So,
got to
before
be a
we
lot
move
more
on-
strict about entry. That would definitely have helped out a lot. And I wouldn't have been surprised if the Alicorn also got shut down at some point. I don't know. I didn't hear anything. I only heard about the Nacon room because I heard it when I was in Alicorn. I didn't check out any of the other party rooms because all the rest of them were on the down low, and I wasn't part of any of the groups.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
But
Before we move on,
Sorry, go ahead.
to the actual like panels and whatnot. But I did set in on who's the best MOP roommate, and it's like, ooh, that was interesting. But the one that I really, really liked sitting in on was LPG5, the lore, the lies, and the legacy.
That's the one I wanted to sit on the rest of, but had to step out. I don't recall.
Yeah, I know
why.
you had
That
to check
one
out.
I jumped in on too, but it doesn't look like it changed all that much from Everfree if you caught it there.
Yeah, but there is one thing
I would-
that I will not say what changed, but they had GM Barrow also there, and she had some of those.
She was able to offer some
Awesome.
insight, but yeah, no, she was actually a delight, and it really is interesting how much they really did try to tie actual lore of G5 into G4.
Mm-hmm.
When people are just like, it doesn't work like that. It's like, no, it kind of does if you know where to look.
I would
Yeah.
love to be a fly on the wall for that lore discussion.
You know,
Oh, it was awesome, and I will say this: the piece of information confirmed that one of the G5 characters is non-binary.
yeah, they're pretty much Bible, the actual show Bible pretty much says they're not binary, but we can't say it out loud because other countries don't like that.
If I take a wild guess, is that Sip?
Actually, no, it
Yes.
was Hitch. How did you know it was Hitch?
But yeah, stuff like that is why I like just being able to sit in on AV and be a passive observer.
Yep.
Also, I love the fact that we had an activities room because some of it was just fun. During one of the breaks, I had to consult the activities directors just because some stuff was not going right.
All right.
And at the end of the convention, she said, "Yes, I've been repeating that at all convention. Breathe in, breathe out, punching somebody in the face, imaginarily, of course."
Yeah.
Before
Because-
Another
you
thing
move
I
on-
wanted to mention is just one of the other cool panels. Rift Ponies Live was really awesome.
Oh my goodness, would that have been ever?
Oh man, what did they snark on? Oh yeah, no, it was a Generation 1 My Little Pony, and they also had a My Little Pony Tales with a lemonade stand.
Was it Friday or Saturday where I said the game room wants me to do VR, so I should do that before drinking?
Ooh,
that-
it was definitely Friday because Saturday I wasn't hitting up the party rooms too much.
Yeah, Saturday was also when I was in the trader hall for things, so it
Yeah.
had to have been Friday. I tried the VR thing with that.
Yeah, they had
Omni
like a
Mover.
friction. They had a
The
frictionless
thi-
pad. They had a frictionless pad.
Yeah,
thing.
the friction pad and the harness that goes around the waist. And what I can tell from that thing is, it assumed I was taller or had longer arms
Mhm.
because it wanted me leaning so far forward with my hands that I could never make those symbols green for this is where they need to be for walking.
Yeah, I had the opposite problem
Man.
because how large my feet and shoes were. I could not get good traction.
And it's something where, yeah, if I were ever going to do something like that, I need to have a VR thing that has a lot more options of how to set certain things, because I went into an archery thing. It has no eye dominance.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I tried just head straight, pull off to the side and do it. I tried the turn your head and lean away to try and have a sense of where I was aiming. No. Every time I tried to actually aim, it's going off to the right.
Meanwhile,
Where it shouldn't be with how I'm holding.
Yeah, one of the perks of being staff is you get 15 minutes free of that thing, and I did mine in like a Doom-like.
I did the 5 minutes and could tell my legs were already in not liking it, and if I went further, the headache from the VR alone because it wasn't set to my height. No.
Yeah, sometimes VR could take a while to get used to. It took me a little bit before I really started to be able to move with it a lot better.
I think if I had done a thing in VR that didn't have the leg piece first, it would have been fine. I would have worked along with it, but I think that was my first time with a VR headset.
It was my second time, so I would say this. Instead of like having the trackpad there, all you need to do is have the sensors that would, if you put your foot forward and step and then go back,
they can't do a whole thing like that.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably move on a little bit here so we can at least talk about some of the stuff we got.
Okay, can I ask a question before you turn it to something different?
Yeah, go ahead.
The Everclear you drank, was it a proof of 190 or 151?
I don't know. They had it in a thermos.
And Everclear and something else, I thought, or something that just had a base of Everclear and did not have much to it. And when I heard what it was, I said, I'd rather have Malort.
Yeah, and I don't blame you on that one. I think Malort would actually act. At least Malort has a taste that is. It sucks, but it's a palatable suck. That was somebody mentioned it's like drinking straight gasoline, and I believe it.
One of the neat things that I did was sit in on I wouldn't say the first Spanish panel at an American convention, but a fully Spanish panel that I was like, I don't understand this, but I am here to support, because before that, there was no one else in there but me. And we got up to like 10 people.
Cool.
Which as a panel person, I'm like, why was this not better put? Because it's a community guest.
Right, that's why I didn't see that panel. Legends of Equestria, We're Not Dead Yet was put at the same time frame as the Con Chair chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of panels like that happen where I had to make a decision. I didn't like that I had to, but like I really wanted to check the Rating Strange MLP merch, but I also love After the Fact Live, so yeah,
The Con Chair chat was interesting because it had it had Tyler, Luck, and Pepper for Harmony. It had Charlie and Caitlin for Cider and Winnie. It had, I don't know the name, but from Everfree. And it had the new folks for Nacon.
Wow.
It was a lot.
That is quite a lot, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cool, though. I mean, Con Chair Chat with all those different cons. That has got to be some wild stuff.
Yeah,
and
for
they
the
broke
current
a record
longest running American Con, and the next two longest, I think, or at least the next two biggest.
Yep.
And then the newbie on the block that hasn't even had an event yet.
Yeah, that is such a mix. I mean, you get all sorts of views. I love that. I actually love that.
I will say, I had fun that Friday just constantly pointing to people, Fallout's in here, Fallout's in here. As they walk past a big old poster in front of the door for the Fallout Equestria.
Some people never pay attention.
Yeah.
Variety is despite the light.
There were constantly people coming back going, where's Fallout? Point. At that point, every staffer there collectively did the same. Do you know where the Fallout is? We all point in the door that is right there. They go, okay, thanks.
They should have put a sign up or something.
They did.
There was a sign.
It doesn't help. Signs do not help if people do not pay attention. Trust me on this.
And here's the thing. I put it right in front of the door as people were coming in so they could go,
anyway,
Fallout.
Anyway, got to get back onto some sort of track here.
Man, that's short of an attention span. Dang.
Anyway, another fun panel. I really liked how they actually just had a panel about talking about cyberpunk movies that you could check out.
Oh yeah, that was very neat.
Yeah, got a few recommendations, and I was glad to see that they threw in anime in there. Though I was kind of bummed out. I was just like, there are so many cyberpunk video games that they could mention, not just cyberpunk, of course, but
yeah, but that was run by Thoth.
Yeah, and he said it himself.
Going to use his cinema major when he can.
He's going to use the cinema major, which I understand that 100%. I get it. I would be in the same boat. I would talk video games and anime more than I would actual movies. I get that.
Same.
It doesn't mean that it's not a bummer, regardless. But one thing. One thing I did want to throw out here. And I'll go ahead and bring up my merch haul for this at least to talk about it. I was able to participate in the basically the trading hall that they had.
It was lots of fun. I realized I didn't even bring one of my bags of trading things to the room.
So yeah, I brought several different Cutie Mark Crew figures that I happen to have. I brought a plushie Rainbow Dash, and what was there? I feel like there was one other. Oh, no, a few buttons. I had some buttons from Afro Horse and Irisu that were duplicates because I already had versions of them, and also a few table finds that I found throughout a few years that I just had some duplicates of, and just figured why not. I was able to eventually trade everything for other things. Another
MareQuest CD.
A MareQuest audio CD, which I am pissed. I am so pissed. Now, you can see right there at the bottom left of the CD, something looks funky, right?
Does it not have the disc?
What?
Does it not have the disc in it?
No. It was plastic wrapped. But what do you think that that funkiness right there is?
Plastic.
What?
It got heat, so it's the heat sealing is the heat sealing plastic is melted onto the.
Nope, the plastic is fine. The plastic was immaculate, actually.
Did the case break?
No, the case was fine. The case did not break.
Is it somehow water inside?
It's liquid. It's not water.
A biohazard. Is it a biohazard?
Probably yes. I opened up that plastic. I just took a look at it and woof. That I got a strong scent of cat urine out of that thing.
Oh no!
I was thinking something just about
Here's the thing I'm trying to figure out. How did a plastic-covered audio CD get cat urine on like that? I want answers, because makes no sense.
And somehow the CDs still work.
Oh, the CD is perfectly fine. The CD is perfectly clear. The thing is, and the case is fine. I could probably bleach it. I just can't use the inserts. That cover, the back. It's pissed. And it smells.
The cover was.
There is no. I don't know if there's a way to clean or clear that, and I don't know if I want to try. But I am so pissed off. I'm still glad I got the CD.
I don't know if there's a way to clean or clear that. There may be a way to talk to the MareQuest folks, see if they can
get a reprint. Maybe I don't know.
Printing.
Yeah. Maybe I could get a reprint or something. I could try talking to him about it. Yeah. So I'm glad I'm glad I got the CD. 100%. I'm glad I got it. But God, that was such a horrible thing to find out when I got home.
I wonder how many of those got ruined by cat urine now.
Second, I happen to have a MareQuest on me now. I'm going to see if I have a duplicate. Would you be happy if I got you one?
I mean, wait, why? What? There's a lot of questions there. I got a lot of questions there, but I'm just going to say if you have a duplicate, that we can definitely discuss something.
Yeah.
Well,
and
I'll
foremost,
see you.
I
But,
don't
for
think
now,
that
we should
there's
probably
a
continue
damage to
focusing
the-
on this. So the rest of these are all trades. I actually got a book for the Rainbow Dash plushie. I got this is a mini Daki that I actually got for some of the buttons and I think some of the Kingdom Hearts crew. I got the Bonbon. Oh wait, no, I forgot the Izzy. The Izzy bauble I got from you isn't in here. Actually, I got the Izzy ornament from CMC, I believe.
Oh. Yeah.
It's not in here. I
That
forgot
was some
about
of the
that.
weird blind box things that I still have 4 in a package and haven't
Yeah.
looked at what they are yet.
Yeah, but I don't think I got a chance to get a hold of any of those, so I was glad to get an Izzy one. But yeah, I got a little keychain and a bonbon, and the poster here is kind of interesting because this was a Brony at home protein folding project that they were doing way back during the COVID times when everybody was stuck at
Ooh.
home. So it's an interesting little print there, and I am so glad to get a hold of that too. But these were all my trades that I picked up.
Second, I found my second copy of Quest.
I guess we'll have to be talking at some point. Anyway, did you happen to get a picture of any of your trades or?
You haven't scrolled down the con chat yet to see my plethora of things.
I'm
yet,
seeing
have
all of
you?
them. That's why I'm asking because there's so many. I don't.
It is
know.
in there.
Oh,
I
you got it.
believe
Oh,
I
you got it labeled.
Yes.
Yeah,
because
vaguely
CMC
labeled.
isn't organized.
Okay, I apologize. So CMC also got some awesome trades.
The Rainbow Dash is of a toy I already have, but it was specially painted to be Wonderbolts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, neat.
The Chrysalis has some damage, but and that Fluttershy thing on the right
Oh God, I remember seeing
Oh,
those.
God. What
is a
that?
horrifying candy thing.
Why am I not surprised?
Like a little candy dispenser. Speaking of candy,
Yeah, there was a little girl there with her mother, and she wanted I had 3 little less than an inch pony erasers, and I said, take them. Those are free because they were a random pickup from a previous convention, and to a little girl under 8, free.
oh yeah,
Her mother handed her the sucker and have her hand it to me and say thank you.
I also got some
Aw.
awesome stickers.
Stickers and a Caillou card just because that person was sitting next to me, and every time I glanced over, the spike, that's a lenticular spike, and it just kept on glittering at me.
Just to ask, are the
I think
next ones also part of the trade because they seemed a little out of place?
Hold on.
See, ribbons, stamp card, com book.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, that starts... The stamp card and ribbons is vendor hall. That is what I got for doing that stamp card.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right.
Where... Yeah, applications to Gobi Raptors quiz team denied. I said that the quiz team name I want to go for is totally lost because I'm totally lost. And
Actually,
got denied because
I
we
went
wouldn't
for
be able to find the place.
I went for a joke name. I went for I don't know. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know's on third. The team I don't know. What's your team name?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And so, yeah, in the purchases there, the Lyra pin I think I got from Gobi, and that's why I have a Gobi card in the
Okay, let's see.
picture with the Simbas.
Free tables.
But that
free
spike-
tables, trade tables. Here, okay,
Just
hold on.
underneath.
Okay, let's actually start bringing
purchases
up
are
these
near the
purchases
end.
and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, that spike I got from that person who didn't have a card. But when I went to go take a picture of everything full, which is the big Simba one next to it, I put it next to the Gobi Raptor because I thought, wait, did I get that from Gobi? No, I got the pin, which is the force picture in that post from Gobi. The third picture in that post as a purchase was the Con comic book.
They had a comic book?
What?
Yes.
Oh, that must have sold out pretty fast. I didn't see it at all.
It was at the con store, and when I went there, there was still stacks. Although I did go early Friday.
I didn't hit the con store till a little bit later. Okay, well maybe I'm also blind too. Ah, jeez. I hope that maybe I can try to get it next year.
No, here's the thing. I believe the comic itself, if you go back to the announcements for Harmonycon, all the transmissions that they did is pages from the book.
Doesn't mean I don't want the comic. I kind of still want the comic.
Well,
Yeah.
they'll probably have extras from this year at next year.
That's what I'm hoping. Anyway, CMC, we also have...
Yes, that is the pin that I think I got from Gobi that I didn't properly place in my... This is all the purchases. And my purchases this time were very much a lot less because the way my app was showing me my funds made it look like I had less money overall, and I already knew that the amount I went to Mad Shy with was already $45 at least.
That's fair.
That was definitely a, I see this thing on the table that I want, but I know you're going to have it next time I see you. I will get it later. Because that's kind of what the Simba bag was. That was a thing of, I know I was keeping $30 available for that alone.
So the image currently on screen is, while we were going around the vendor hall, we ran into one of our team members from Ponies Online with a significant other, also a member of Ponies Online, and their third friend, who is also a Simba nut.
A friend that I've been chatting with for a while, and they didn't realize at the con that it was me that was interacting with them until I posted this image in the server I share with them, and they went, "Oh my goodness!"
Yes,
there were 4 of us from this server in there.
Yeah, I basically, and this is some leftover stuff from just 80s.
Harmony Corp would like to remind you about the emergency exits and to not touch anything. No sitting either.
Here.
Anyway, I also didn't show these, so I might as well quickly...
Yeah, that is the...
Makeshift.
Rainy and I have been doing a game, the We Were Here series. This was good friend. Rainy has bad friend.
Alright, and let's go to the top of the con merch for CMC here and just go through the rest of this.
That is the shirt they were selling. That is more a hooded like shirt.
It is a weird thing, but I'm all for it. It's just weird.
Yeah, I was wearing it today. It's definitely a weird thing because it's like it's got a zipper, so I need an underlayer for it.
Yeah, I feel like a tank top or something would work perfectly for it, but
wore
tank top would
an old
definitely
staff shirt under it today.
Yeah.
And then the badge and all the little dangly bits, except for a pin that apparently I got a second of. That's later on. Oh, and that Crazy Matt Captain pin by hold on, I haven't. Rurat.
Ooh, Rurat.
Hold on, let me forward this into the server as well.
And of course, the staff shirt with the other staff shirts.
Which channel should I put that in? Is that?
I think the odd share one.
We don't have
we'll let him decide for himself on that.
But yeah, basically.
Anyway, we'll continue going through the other images and stuff.
Yeah,
here.
lots of things.
Yeah.
This man ate my son.
Yeah, a lot of silliness happens here.
Silliness,
Uh,
yeah.
I love
You
that
know,
rarity sticker.
admittedly, there were some interesting things that got put on the tables that were confiscated. I'm not going to go too much into that.
yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, mainly at the conventions, if I'm not looking at stuff, I'm normally helping out with the rooms. I will say I did help set up a Transformers panel. Well, that was very nice. Had to deal with someone that
Got some
was
awesome ribbons from all over. It's kind of funny how the ribbon
Yeah.
thing really started to flourish out from.
I keep picking up bunches and bunches of ribbons, but not actually putting them on anything because I like the 2 that I have on my main badge.
yeah.
No, I get that. Plus, it gets a little weird when you start to have a longer ribbon. You can't do as much with it, or you're worried you're going to lose ribbons if you're not careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
You
support
like
on those is
blue.
not worth it.
It
Yeah.
gets messy, but at the same time, it's just kind of like one of those trade-offs.
Yeah,
It's also
and
really
Hail
fun.
Hydrate and the old horse is always a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
these
so-
are-
Oh yeah, you got a lot of these from
Caillou
me. I
card.
wonder.
I got a pile from you. I got a pile from. I've had to move the Caillou cards from the thing I had them in to a different thing because it was too much for the thing it was in. So now they're in a brown paper bag with a Rainbow Dash sticker on it because it holds it all.
We really need to get you a card binder.
I will say this: I
don't
had
want
a lot of
binder
fun.
for them. I'd rather like
a deck box.
larger than the deck box. It's
Oh, deck.
a foot
deck
long.
box.
No, it would still be not a deck box, but a card box maybe. Like
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
card
now.
box
Okay.
like yeah, you would put trading cards in. It's just a full foot or longer kind of thing.
Yeah, I had those before when I was into Magic of the Gathering over a decade ago.
And there's just piles and piles of cards. I think eventually, did you get the?
Hmm?
Did you already go buy the lenticular ones?
I think he
did.
did.
If I did, I couldn't tell because they don't really show up very well in photos.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't know what I'm
would-
doing with this lion, but I'm doing something with this lion.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And then these things had opposite sides, and the Pinkie Pie thing has interesting little things around it. It's weird.
It was very strange, but I got mine on my little display.
And that
shelves.
token with a pony is like an actual poker chip style thing. It's got weight to it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember you showing me. It was wild.
I would say as we wound down on that Sunday, basically as soon as the last panel was done, we had already cleared 2 rooms.
Yep. Anyway, here's the merch I got this time around. Funny enough, not as much, but still quite a few things. Finally got to complete my collection of the Renegade games because I did not get the Lanterns one yet. And I missed this book. I did not know this book existed. So I was so happy. I was so surprised and happy to have found that there at the con too.
The maps of Equestria?
The compendium of Equestria.
Wow, I just remembered that I don't have that. Damn.
Yeah. It's one that it kind of flew under the radar. I don't know why I didn't realize I was missing it. It's kind of weird.
I will say this: the funniest thing with Sega having the autograph things there, eventually it was just like there was too many of them, and they were putting them out on the free tables.
Yeah, pretty much. That's where I got a lot of them. They were just on the free table, so I grabbed a few for me and some of my friends that couldn't make it to Harmonycon. In case they wanted
Green
it.
Hay, My Little Romance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got that CD.
Yep. I got 2 copies because that was actually on a Givey table.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Kind of a weird one to find, but I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, here's where some of my purchases, of course. The funny thing about some of the shirts on the docky, they were all in a sale bin for $10 each.
Wow.
Yeah, I have no idea who
Nice.
the hell that is, but it's a $10 docky, so it's like, screw it, go.
Yeah.
But it's really cool. The shirts are still pretty awesome, so I have no complaints.
Have you given her a name?
No,
Oh,
because
there's
it's
the
not
Izzy
mine to give.
bauble.
Yep, there's
course.
Bobble.
The Izzy bauble was in that last picture.
Oh, is that where I had the Izzy bauble?
Yeah, right up at the top.
Oh, okay, so I did include the Izzy bauble somewhere, so, yeah.
Right next to that wonderful
Not today,
Fluttershy and Gur hoodie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was from the the people that do all the fun stabby pony badges.
Mm.
Nice.
All Fluttershy in his Zim outfit. Dang.
Yeah, a lot of random stickers and pins and stuff. Because admittedly, somebody got me roped into
Got a
checking the giveaway
washcloth?
tables.
Yep.
They had a Twilight Sparkle washcloth.
That is a good Applejack pin there.
And
Yeah.
then you don't know how I'm a Brony. I'm not surprised on the Snow Pity.
I thought it was funny. I couldn't resist it.
No, I still find it funny.
What
That
pin is
changeling-
next to Applejack there that is in a glare?
That I think that is the I think that is no, I think that was a giveaway pin that I found that on a giveaway table maybe.
It would not surprise me.
Interesting.
Well, I would say
Yeah,
we
got
had a
challenge
fun
coin.
time.
That changeling mid transformation is kind of cute.
I
Yeah,
thought that was really cool.
I
think
definitely
that's some of
think
those
we
scenes.
had a decent time there, but the real fun was seeing you guys test out the mead Friday, and then
Why are you making
Sunday.
it sound like you're the one that made it? The real fun was having you try out that mead. It's like, dude, what are you talking about?
Well, I enjoyed the conversation we had and just the moment we shared there.
Fair enough.
Like Kingdom Hearts Twilight. Dang.
Yeah.
Where did you get that? The final Octavia at the bottom.
Oh, you're not gonna like this. That was the other stamp marathon.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, I
told you
need to
we're
figure
gonna
out
like
who
it.
the artist is and find it.
I don't know who the artist is, but it's probably one of the stamp rally people, so I can give you the stamp rally thing and let you kind of go at it, I guess.
Yeah, I can probably just message the folks and see who it was and see what I can do to get it. That is too good.
Oh, also, while I was in the cosplay line to go up on stage, apparently the Lyra and Bonbon up there, dressed as bridesmaids, might have actually had a real proposal and not just a stage thing for, like, the cosplay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, don't know for
whoops.
sure. I'm just going to err on
All
the
right,
side of...
and of course, a bunch of prints. Some of these were legitimate, some of these were not.
I see a few from last year.
Those were not.
Copy.
Well, I mean, you can see a few of them under them, so it's kind of obvious which ones are. Okay, let's grab a few for friends as me. Not to say, I mean, for the producers one alone, I would have wanted anyway. Definitely like the
Book
Coachella.
of Mammon.
Yeah, these are awesome, and I am going to treat them with absolute respect.
What's happening with that Twilight?
This one.
I see the pudding.
Somebody was just dropping random sketches on one of the giveaway tables. I'm just like, okay, that's kind of funny. I'm gonna have to go for that.
Blossom Pone.
And
Interesting.
also, before I forget, here is the door, the swag door.
Which, I'm going to say this now. We were 23 floors up, and it was weird.
It was kind of weird going up the elevator for a while. It tripped my agoraphobia, something bad. But I get.
Oh, the fun part was just ears popping every time.
Actually, I didn't have
Yeah.
that issue happen. I didn't have that happen to me at all.
Oh,
I definitely was feeling my ears be sensitive by the ride home.
Since I live in Utah in the mountain area, it's probably used to it.
Yeah, a bit higher up and used to it.
But yeah,
that would not have been fun for me.
Anyway, that was just a fun little image that I managed to capture. I was trying to zip up while we were about to leave, and Twiggy's ear was still poking out a bit, so I was like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, unfortunately, this con was not without its damages, because as I was finishing unpacking everything, I realized there was a massive crack in the suitcase here. This is actually the side of the suitcase in the area where all the mead bottles go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this could have... Funny enough, this could have been really bad. Speaking of which, here's an image of the meads that I took. But yeah, that crack there happened afterwards. So the bottles were empty, and none of the bottles got damaged. So I guess in a weird way, the suitcase fulfilled its role. It's just funny that it cracked it like that after the con was over and done with. So now the question remains for me if I want to try taping it up and see if I can make it survive a while longer, or just replace it now.
With you traveling with Mead, I wouldn't risk it.
I know that's why.
Yeah,
that's why it's an actual question and not just I could make it last a little longer. Anyway, but we also got that here. Also, really quick, just to shout it out here. Unfortunately, getting back home from the con was also pretty easy. There wasn't any major problems. Sunday was pretty relaxed, aside from the fact that basically was staying up the whole time, waiting for Winchester and everybody so he could finally get a drop of the mead. He did, which is good.
That was good conversation.
The second thing is I got home way late. I've just basically got some not some Jack in the Box, just because I needed some quick food. Went to bed, and I called in sick to work, but I was really just tired. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie here. I was just really, really exhausted, and there was no way I could drive functionally. But I thought I was in the clear. Got all the pictures of the merch and everything. Then, as I was wrapping up some shenanigans Tuesday evening, I felt a weird tickle in my throat. And that's when the Concrud attacked. Which apparently it is, I'm calling it Concrud now, because I wasn't sure. Because somehow Toa and CMC avoided it. But apparently CMC is telling me a lot of people are saying that they got sick.
Cole was saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cole was saying people are... Everyone they know is feeling it. It's like...
Cole is saying people got sick. So.
Anyway, I felt nothing, but... who knows?
But yeah, that is our Harmonycon report. Final verdict. I enjoyed it. I would eagerly go again. I don't know if I'm going to try to. The reason I was going to say I don't know if I will or not is, I literally have the 2 California ones that are also now coming up. So, oh boy.
Yeah.
And then again, it's a lot cheaper for me to go to the California one, so I might be able to figure something out, or maybe I can get more money. I don't know. We'll figure out. Either case, I'm excited I really enjoyed it. I am excited to try to go again. And I have learned a lot at the same time. It's a con worth going to. That is my real assessment, especially if you do like the music scene. I missed most of the Coachella concerts, but the concert itself, when I did go for Green Hay, the vibes were great. The lighting was good. The music was great. They had glow sticks all around. They had drinks with glowing cubes in it, and apparently somebody was trying to set up little Parasprite blinking things that would actually
that was AV.
Yeah.
Yep.
They were hoping to get like a bunch more of them out there, like 200 of them, and actually mess with them with an RF thing to just like make them flash colors all at the same time and stuff, just like do a real crazy.
They definitely were doing that, and I know at least some of the staff ended up going home with them, and that if you use an RF, anything with an RF signal, it will flicker.
Yeah, we kind of saw that with the remote.
Then it will, because it went to white, and then
But Yeah,
Never went back to anything else.
he's apparently hoping to do a lot more in this next year. So I'm hoping for good things because he's awesome.
I get
Interesting to see, but it's definitely something that I need to make sure it doesn't interact with certain things like microphone receivers.
Yeah. Awesome idea. I hope that it executes even better.
Well, CMC and I had a more eventful thing because we got stuck not once but twice in traffic.
Ugh.
Yeah, it put us into night, and we may have ran over an armadillo on the back roads of Kansas.
Oh, we did. There was
Yeah.
blood in my picture.
That's not even a question. We ran over that sucker.
No, yeah, we did. Because when I took a photo for insurance purposes, there was red on the underside of the carriage there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to get accused of a murder.
Well, also, CMC was
Cleared it
able
up
to...
with them. We gave them insurance number for the family's insurance so that it's all covered.
Yep. It was real sucky because if we did not get stuck in traffic, we would not have had to deal with that.
And thankfully, because I was calling about the thing, the scrape on Saturday, within 24 hours of it actually happening, that was under the coverage and things that, I didn't actually read all of it on the, if you have an incident, make sure you call within 24 hours to tell about it.
You call insurance for an armadillo?
You call insurance for
No.
anything.
We got scraped on a pillar while we were getting some supplies for...
Yeah, we
For
went
real?
shopping, and I thought I knew where that corner was. I was just off by the smidgest of an inch.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't in the rental, was it?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the rental.
Oof.
Oh, that's wow.
So we
That's
got lucky
why
and we were due diligent.
Yeah. But we also got caught behind a cattle truck at one point,
Yep. That was on the way down.
and because of the aerodynamics of the car, it was all over everything, including the side view mirrors.
Yeah, we ran into
I
a good old
don't-
boy. We ran into a good old boy on fueling up, and I'm like, yeah, you gotta be careful of that. And I'm like, yeah,
yeah.
I should have seen
Yeah,
that.
mostly it's the... I don't understand the aerodynamics of the car, that it came over and then wrapped back around as it came off the side view mirrors to splash back at the car.
Well,
at
as
the
we
mirrors
pulled
there.
ahead of it, because it was flailing around, it was going.
No, it
Every which-
was.
Well,
It wasn't when we were pulling
anyway,
ahead. It was while it was in front of us.
sorry,
Yeah.
I don't mean to interject on this, but we do
Yeah.
gotta wrap up here.
Not
Yeah.
fair. But
Fun was
anyways,
had.
Fun was
Yeah,
had. Do recommend checking it out. And with all of that, I think it's time to go ahead and get a shout outs in. Unfortunately, no videos for tonight. Whoops, that was not intentional in any way. No, the dumb part is it wasn't even on. I accidentally clicked it on because I was trying to turn on the. I'm sick, or I'm recovering. Really.
Press button, do thing.
But let's go ahead and get our shout-outs in for the evening. I hope you all enjoyed our talk about Harmonycon. It was definitely a great time. Sorry it's all scattered, but that's kind of the con experience, really. You just kind of go, you experience everything you can, and then you wonder what in the hell happened when you get home. And then you wonder where all
Yeah,
your money went.
no, the first Harmonycon at this location, I don't remember anything of that weekend.
Alright, well, let's get our
That
shout-outs
was
in. Crazy Man
2.5 people. Fires, explosions, positive incidents, yelly roan, things. Brany and I should be possibly doing things Wednesday and Thursday. Keep an eye on the Discord, just in case we don't.
Alright, DM21.
Have a great week. Stay healthy, and I'm glad you guys had fun at Harmonycon.
Alright, Textalion.
I know.
Tokoi.
I'll have the Vaughn links in a moment. Have a good night, all.
And Suki of the Taku Ascended.
Good bed.
Alright, with that, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us for another episode of The Brony Show. Please be sure to tune in on Wednesday and Thursday for rainy shenanigans with crew doing a lot of fun. Be sure to tune in on Sunday for Circuit's Gaming Room, where we are going to be continuing to kick zombies all over the place in Dead Island 2. And also tune in an hour early on Mondays for the pre-show with Cold Dusty Crew doing pre-show fun. We also have the Coffee House After Party, which is only on our VOD stream, only live, and only if you're watching it live because we do not record it. It is just a great way to calm down, relax, and enjoy the evening. Along with that, just want to thank everybody I want to thank the Harmonycon people for putting on a great convention. I want to thank the great musicians that were out there making some great music, the panelists that were doing some great panels. It was all good fun. I had a really good time with all of it. Thank you so much for all of that. I want to give a shout out to all of our IRC chatters. Let's give a shout out to Cool Dude, Fantastic Fred, Sonic5421, Techman Textani II, and the White Phoenix. And also a shout out to all of our archivers. Speaking of which, I just want to shout out to everybody, to all of our live stream watchers on YouTube and Twitch, and to our archive watchers on YouTube, Twitch, and wherever archives may be uploaded. Thank you. Thank you so much for enjoying the show. Thank you so much for enjoying your time with us here. Well, I know we're silly, shenaniganry, and we're just all over the map, but we try to have fun, and we do want to talk about the experiences we have in the most fluent way we can, which is usually complete rambling nonsense. But
with words.
In words. And in that case, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. Unfortunately, we do not have a closeout song for tonight. Instead, go ahead and play something that you like. And for those of you watching live, we will see you in the Coffee House After Party in just a moment. We hope you all have a good night. I'm going to go get a cough drop.